Woo!
But hey, we'll keep firing.
Woo!
Wow.
What the problem is,
But
I don't drink enough.
we don't.
No.
We've started doing this.
I've been trying to be nice, and it sucks. It's fucking boring.
It's not you.
This is true.
We need to go back to bringing the booze up in the room
Yes.
and drinking them out and
Yeah.
hammering them out hammered slightly.
Yeah. We're going to have to adjust what we do, when we do it, all that shit.
Well,
It's a new world.
it's a new dawning.
Not really, not for you.
Oh, same track I was on.
Same.
Right.
Yeah, it just won't be breakfast for me. It'll be nighttime.
I'd be like a normal person.
Crazy. Crazy to think that I got pushed into that shit.
And there you were. Dude, did you hear about my alligator?
Yeah. You shouldn't have let that out of your house.
I wish I did. I thought that, like,
Did they? So they finally catch it?
no.
No, they can't find it.
No.
Yeah.
3-4
How
foot.
far is that lake from your house where they found that alligator?
200 steps.
Really?
Yeah, the stream that's behind my house goes into that lake.
Just like the Lake Pacong goes to Manhattan?
Exactly.
All right.
But that tertiary.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
You're special.
Ranger-
That was like 4 syllables.
Ranger Rick. That comes from another town over.
Okay.
So who knows where this person dumped that alligator?
Right.
I mean, we caught, well, not in that lake. Me and my buddy Jody caught a piranha somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So people dump their piranhas and whatever into that water. They don't give a shit, right? So somebody had to dump it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That people, they just introduce any animal into any environment. They're like, they'll make it.
Yeah. It's a winner, it'll die. I think that's what they think.
Yeah, because they're South America, right? The
Right.
piranha.
Right. Yeah, they'll die. But I guess if they get low enough below the frost, business as usual.
I think they just kind of go into a like a cryonic state.
Hmm.
I think that's what.
Who's 4 syllables now?
Dude, we're not playing games here. This is an intelligent podcast.
Yeah.
We're upper crusty.
We're crusty. So some jerk off takes an alligator.
Thanks for bringing it back down to reality.
Well, that's what he is.
Okay.
So you got this thing in your bathtub, wherever this guy's keeping it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he just introduces it into water.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, I don't know where it came from, right?
So give me the history. Somebody saw it floating in the lake.
Someone saw an alligator.
Okay.
They reported it. People thought that person was crazy,
Mm-hmm.
that it surfaced. And people were like, there's an alligator. So they closed off with police tape. I don't know how much an alligator can read police tape, but they closed off the park. They don't want anybody in the park on that lake. So a week ago, a cop is down there, sees it surface, tries to take a shot at it with a gun,
Nice.
misses, fires, discharges a weapon in the middle of a residential area. Like he's fucking,
Yeah.
I don't even know who.
Lone Ranger.
Yeah. I was going more modern, like, I don't know if
Okay.
Tom Selleck had a gun. What was his
Did
name?
he?
What was
Magnum?
it? Yeah. I don't know if he had a gun.
You just shoot it into crowds.
Yeah. Police, don't move. So
John Wick.
the thing, I guess, went down again, and they have some traps up. Like, I'm like, can't they just call, like, the people in Florida, like, hey, how do I catch an alligator?
Yeah.
But-
they would know, right?
Right. So just a whole TV show on those guys catching alligators.
Sure.
So I don't know. So all I saw would look like
Just got to put your hand in the water and wiggle your fingers, right?
yeah, like those fishers.
Yeah.
Those chicks who catch catfish.
Yes.
So in that middle of that lake is an island.
That's what happens in the bars down south.
That's right. Just gotta put your fingers in it. Something grabs it, snatches it, dare I say.
Oh.
Hey. So in the middle of that lake, which isn't a big lake,
Mhm.
is an island. So they set traps up around that island. It looks like dog cages. So I don't know how the trap works. I don't know.
Mm.
I'm hoping this thing lives forever. And like they never catch it.
It gets gigantic.
Yeah.
Just starts taking baby strollers off the
You just see the ducks go. Whoop.
off the banks.
Yeah,
Almost like a carnival game,
yeah.
except you're not shooting it.
You just see it, whoop, like
Blink, blink, blink.
or that's just living on that island. There's just like a 40-foot alligator living on an island.
Yeah, I think it's time for animals to take over the earth.
Why
We've
not?
had it long enough.
Sure. Give it a shot.
Give it a shot. Why not?
What's the worst that could happen? Until they got a thumb, we're safe there. So
Exactly.
they just have to sneak up
Yeah.
on us.
They think about as much as our president does.
Maybe more.
Maybe a little bit more. They're better command of the language.
They eat better. They eat meat. And
Sure.
chicken. Oh, that guy was eating ice cream. Think he's going to run for president again?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
It's kind of frightening that a guy's
Welcome to America.
guy's got 100 indictments is tied with you. How's that work?
It's all so fucking crazy.
Can he get elected if he's in jail?
No, I don't think so.
Like if people start writing him in,
Well, that's what everybody's saying. That's the point.
right?
Yeah.
Right. You're jailing your political opponent.
Yeah.
Seems illegal,
Tis.
but yet here we are.
Well, apparently they can get out of it because there's 2 cases against him, right?
4.
Against Trump.
They said 4.
So, well, I don't know.
Right.
They were talking about 2.
Okay.
And then the federal judge, the one in D.C., scheduled. That was the second case, and they scheduled it before the first case, and it's like right around the time of the Republican convention. So, you can't interfere with an election.
Right.
So, they might not. They might have to drop that one.
That's crazy.
But we'll see.
It's insane.
We'll see because they violate everything else. So why would they
Yeah, why
care
would
about
they
the
just
rules?
go? Let it go.
Yeah.
Like, imagine that. The guy hasn't gone to trial yet. He becomes president. Say he wins the presidency, and then he's found guilty.
They come arrest him.
Yeah. He's giving that speech. Next thing you know, he's getting arrested. So then I guess the vice president becomes the president.
If he did the speech from jail,
Yeah.
acceptance, that would be great.
In the orange suit.
yeah. Match his skin.
He's on the phone, like a jail phone, like with the glass. And he's just
Puts
like,
his hands up.
victory.
Him and
victory.
Melania.
Oh, Billy. Was that Midnight Cowboy? When she takes her boobies against the glass?
Really?
What's the one when he... Yeah, I think that's
I might
Midnight
have
Cowboy.
to watch that.
The one where he gets put in Turkish prison for...
No, Midnight Cowboys, the John Voight thing.
oh, that's
where
one with
he's
the junkies in the... What's it
they're
called?
blowing each other at 42nd
Yeah,
Street.
yeah. What's it called?
Yeah.
Not Urban Cowboy. That's a whole nother movie.
I was going to say Midnight Run.
Midnight... No.
That's not it either.
That's a good one, but that's not it. What's it called?
I can't think of it.
He gets put in Turkish prison,
Mm-hmm.
and then when she visits him, she throws the boobies against the glass.
Maybe it is Midnight Cowboy. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'll look.
Isn't that Drugstore Cowboy? Is that... that's another one.
Drugstore Cowboy is Matt Dillon. That's a great movie.
Right.
I like it.
Well, we will never give you the right information ever.
No, we're so bad.
It's perfect, though.
Okay, that's
So that's Dustin Hoffman and John Voight, right?
Midnight Express.
Midnight Express.
There you go. Midnight Express.
He's going to fight that guy into jail. You never saw it?
Yeah, years and years and years ago,
Yeah.
but I don't remember anything about it. To be honest.
Right.
I just remember he was like walking around that circular thing like Conan, right?
Yeah. And like
Right.
the Turkish prison didn't have really cells. Like they were just wandering around this big building.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch that show when they lock people up overseas?
No.
Locked up abroad?
Mm-mm.
Check that one out.
Interesting stuff, huh?
It's amazing what those prisons are like compared to ours. You know, our prison system may be screwed up, but it seems a little more civilized.
We complain a lot.
We do.
Yeah. We
But-
don't. The people that complain here don't know anything about what it's like everywhere else in the world.
They showed some of those gang prisons in Mexico and Venezuela, and
It's a real deal down there.
yeah, it's essentially a big, gigantic dorm where you may or may not survive.
Right.
Pretty frightening. Yeah, here they at least are in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, same shit could happen to you, but it seems a little more controlled.
Mm-hmm.
There, it just seems like, here you go.
Yeah, it's Wild West.
Yep, see you in 90 days or whatever your sentence is.
Good luck.
But most of the people who end up in there aren't because of themselves. You know, they
Whoa.
happen there.
I had a minor explosion inside my body.
It's like you had a tape rewind inside you. I mean, like, these people who end up there do it on their own. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, I met this dude, and he was really cool. Asked me to do him a favor. Like, bring, 47 pounds of cocaine into the States. I wouldn't get caught.
Yeah,
They always get caught.
of course.
Always get caught.
So stupid.
Yeah. Well,
Just being a nice guy. Hey, sure, I'll help you out. Why not?
yeah. And then, like, or they take these people's passports. Like, yeah, just do this for me. We'll give you your passport back.
Yeah.
You won't get caught.
Mm.
And they're caught. But at least they have a good story, I guess, to tell. Fearing for your life for fucking
Sure.
2 months, 6 months, a year, whatever.
Yeah. Could you smuggle drugs?
No.
Would you be a mule?
No. Could you?
What if you had a little puddle jumper plane? Would you fly bags of cocaine
Like from
into the country?
I don't think so.
Assuming you knew how to fly a plane, of
That's the
course.
first problem, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I could fly the plane. I don't think I could land the plane. I think I can get up there.
Let's just push the stuff out the door, right?
Right. I don't think I would do it just for the simple
Little parachutes.
little bags of goodness just dropping. I mean, I don't think I could. I mean, if I had to be pretty desperate, I think,
Yeah.
to spend all my money on getting a pilot's license to then smuggle cocaine, it'll never be enough, right? Like, you say to yourself,
Well,
like, it seems like every person who does it is like, I'm going to do this once, I'm going to make that score, and I'm never going to do it again. And it's
Yeah.
never enough.
until they're making 50 grand a day.
Right, and they have this big bag of money every day, and they go,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
what's one more?
And how do you tell the boss, I'm done?
Right.
Retiring.
I don't think you get that, right?
Yeah, I don't think you do.
Unless-
You're like, no, you're in.
Yeah.
Until we tell you you're done.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
So would you do it?
At this point in my life, probably. Probably.
Give it a go.
Yeah, why not? How many more years do I have left anyway?
Well, with time off for good behavior. Well, I guess if you got caught, you guess you'd want to get caught on American soil. Better chances of survival.
Yeah, probably. I mean, considering what you're saying about those
Yeah,
shows.
that's what I mean. Well, I don't even know if you'd make it out of the jungle. They'd probably kill you before you got out of the jungle.
Mm.
But what's it worth? I mean, those guys seem like those cocaine cowboys seem like they made a lot of money. They propped up an entire town's economy. Put all that fucking cocaine in Miami and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd do it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, you'd give up everything.
Mm-hmm.
Fly a plane into Colombia, grab some cocaine, fly back. Sounds easy.
I think I'd want to fly an old Vietnam era helicopter with a machine gun pointing out the door. Yeah, this is stupid.
Yeah.
They just pick you off with a jet.
I mean, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you think you have a fighting chance.
Just got to keep it low to the ground.
I just watched, what do you call it? Platoon. That's a good movie.
Yeah. Was that another Russian roulette on the...
No, that one's just just doing drugs.
No, I mean, the last movie you watched, you just did Russian roulette on your...
Oh, yeah, kind of. Like, we were just like, oh, you know what movie I haven't seen in a long time? Platoon. All right, let's watch Platoon. It's a great cast.
Yeah.
It's a crazy movie. I
Sure.
mean, you got to think if half of those stories are true, Vietnam was insane. I mean,
Yeah.
I was more amazed that you start watching movies that Charlie Sheen's in, and you're like, wow, these movies mirror this guy's life. Drugs, money, hookers.
Yeah.
It's got it all.
Yeah.
Is it art imitating life, or
Which one of his characters is closest to his real life?
probably that TV guy, right, when he was on TV,
TV guy?
when he was 2.5 Men or whatever?
Oh, I was thinking when he was the pitcher
Oh, yeah.
with the crazy haircut.
What was that? I almost said A League of Their Own. That's not it. That's
Yeah, I
Major
don't know.
League.
Major League, yeah.
He couldn't pitch to save his life.
Wild thing. Yeah. He
Thing.
had the tiger blood.
Dude, I mean, he's
Hey, man, if you got the money, why not?
sure.
Everybody's like, he's all messed up. So what?
Isn't that what you paid for? Right?
Isn't that why you got famous?
Right. Exactly.
Right.
You became a rock star, dude. Drugs and have fun.
Hookers and blow.
Right.
Yes. What else you gonna do? Start a family?
You get paid to save the environment. Fuck you.
Drive an electric car?
No.
Shut up.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You should be out there
Just go shopping at Rodeo Drive all the time?
No.
Stop it.
feeding people. No.
Feeding people, donating your time and money.
No.
Oh. Building wells in Africa? No.
Do what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Lemmy did it right.
Dick till death.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Lemmy did it right.
He did.
He lasted a long time in that lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he have much to show for it at the end? I don't know.
Collectibles.
Yeah.
He had his own museum,
That's right.
basically.
His house.
Yeah.
High score on a video game.
Yeah, that too.
But he
yeah.
had to have money, right? Like, somewhere in there.
He was paying like $600 a month or something for that apartment.
Right, and, I mean, Ace of Spades had to do something, right? That record.
Yeah, but they did a lot of stuff.
Right.
You know, I mean, still getting paid touring, even if
Right.
you're doing
That's what I mean.
whatever. What the fuck is the name of the place? Used to be Hunka Bunka.
Starland.
Star. Even if you're playing Starland.
But they would play like Donington, and
Sure.
they're
Yeah.
big. In Europe, they were still big. So they had to make something. Like, he had to make more than $600 a month, put it that way.
Yeah, he was doing fine.
Yeah.
He had all his boots were custom made and all that.
Yeah.
That can't be cheap.
But if that's all you're buying, it's not like he was buying new wardrobes,
Yeah.
same wardrobe, just new boots.
It's just buying drinks and toast. That's it.
And speed.
Sure.
How much was that cost? At that point of his life, probably just on a maintenance dose.
Yeah. Yeah.
You figure all those special appearances, people always wanted him for that, you know. So he made money.
Sure.
I mean, about the rest of the band.
I saw them with Megadeth and Alice Cooper at the Burn a long time ago.
Wow.
It was a weird bill,
To say the least.
but you got to be getting good money for that.
Sure. Didn't we see them in the club at night?
I saw him up in A, so he kicked somebody in the eye.
I know they...
I'll be forced to kick you in the eye. Yep.
Is it out
Guess
there?
what?
It's got to be out there on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube.
Yeah.
James had to put it on YouTube now. I wonder if he still got that whole collection when he was doing...
I don't know. When he
Tapes.
moved,
Yeah.
if he dumped all that stuff.
Turn into digital video. Just throw it out there.
Should have.
He turned around. Well, turned around isn't the right word. They showed up at City Gardens and said,
Okay.
we're not playing here. We're not playing this dump.
He just left.
Yep. They said, PA's not big enough. They hopped in and left.
Well, when they used to do Starland, they used to attach their PA to theirs.
They played
They
Starland?
piggyback.
I wonder if they played Starland?
Yeah.
Wow. That would have been a hell of a show.
Mm-hmm. I saw them at some weird places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some places in the city that it's like you don't.
Like smaller places?
Yeah, you don't ever go to. It wasn't like Hammerstein
Right.
size, you know. which is kind of like a Radio City size.
You would
thing,
think
right?
that's where they belong.
Yeah, it was like a little smaller than that, and there they were.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
Loud as shit, probably.
Yep.
But that's weird. Like,
Playing with Morbid Angel.
really?
Yeah, so weird. What a weird bill.
It's like,
Yeah.
I think it was like, I would think at that point they were like, Motorhead? Sure. Like,
Yeah.
hey, these guys are looking for a tour. Sure, you can play with us. Or vice versa, right? Because those bands probably paid to be on the tour. I would be on
Probably.
I'll be on the tour with Motorhead, right?
Yeah, sure.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he lived it. Rock and roll to the end.
That's why
Sex,
he's
drugs,
loved.
and rock and
That's
roll.
why he's loved.
Didn't half-ass it. Didn't feed the homeless.
No.
Didn't go to rehab.
Nope.
Just
None of that shit.
drove it into the ground. We don't have those heroes anymore.
No. Well, we lost Jimmy Buffett. So.
He wasn't. Well, the other guy was close. He was a
Dreamweaver?
No, All-Star.
Oh.
He was a bit of a boozer.
Was he?
I think
Okay.
that's what shut down on him.
Hmm.
That's rock and roll.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well do it.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah, to the end.
Yeah. That's why everybody likes Lane Staley,
Sure.
right?
Burnt out nice and quick.
He stuck to his guns.
Right. What's the other guy?
Not so much Stone Temple.
Right.
In and out of rehab.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
He half stepping.
Exactly.
The other guy.
No respect.
Who's the other guy that died in Seattle? The
The Mudhoney guy?
yeah, right. Was it Mother
Mhm.
Love Bone? Right.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a big one too? Right. He just burnt out, flamed out.
Andrew Wood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hendrix.
Mm-hmm. Morrison. Joplin.
But then Morrison kind of faded out. He didn't die doing it, right? He died at the end of it, right? He was just doing poetry and overseas.
No, I think they said he died of heroin overdose.
No, I know, but I meant doing it in terms of being in the Doors. Wasn't he long past the Doors?
No, that's what he got. That was after the Miami arrest for exposing himself.
Was it?
He took off.
Hmm.
He was like, "Fuck this, going to France.
Right.
Me and Polanski are gonna hang out.
Look for that guy.
So all your sex offenders go to France,
That's not a,
sanctuary."
that's not a guy I'd want to fucking associate with. Well, at the time, did they know? Or did they care?
I don't even know the timeline. That probably happened
70s,
afterwards.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, but that was it. He went over there for a few months and then wah, 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 wah.
Right. But that's where you go. Nirvana guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He walked it like he talked it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right?
I agree. If you're a rock star, be a rock star.
If that is your thing and you claim to be on the fringe, you should ride that train to the end.
That 40-foot wave. Till it bashes your head against the rocks.
Yep. Yep.
Maybe
Beat Gigi Allen. Do it.
no one will ever beat Gigi Allen.
No. Gigi Allen should not have been Gigi Allen. What was the point?
I don't know. I think me and you were in college when that thing came out in the aquarium that he was going to blow himself up
Yeah. Yeah.
at the Ritz.
Mm-hmm.
One night only.
Yeah, you think? No repeat performance.
Like the cartoon.
My shit, shove a stick of dynamite up my ass and blow myself up.
Like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
When he drinks the nitroglycerin and he just shakes around, he blows up.
Smacks his bill and all the pellets come out. The shotgun.
Yep.
Well, he didn't smack his face. He shot him in the face with the shotgun. It spun around.
But there was the one when they're trying to one-up each other on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And Daffy Duck starts taking all
Yeah.
the chemicals. He jumps around, throws a match in. He blows up. He's like, the crowd loved it. It's like, I can only do it once. That was Gigi. It's probably where he
Yeah.
got the idea.
Could be. Yeah.
They stopped that poor bastard. Probably from killing everybody in the front row. More than himself.
Yeah, of course.
But if he knew he was going to do it, why not just say, I'm going to do this out back? You know what I mean? Hey, if you look at top of that hill at 3 o'clock, I'm gonna blow my
It's
ass
all about
off.
the performance.
I agree, but certain performances, they're not gonna let you do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did he even attempt it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think it was
I think
a lot
they
of shit
I
talk.
think they put him in a bag before he could get there. Took him off to the funny farm.
Yeah.
I mean, the shit and
Yeah.
the blowing and
Ooh.
nightmare.
Ooh.
Interesting documentary about his family, but
Sure.
Yeah, you ever saw it? His brother runs the estate now or whatever.
Mm,
People still buy some records and shirts or whatever.
there shouldn't be an estate.
I agree. I think he played Fastlane.
I bet. Yeah, yeah. I heard
Punching
there
people
was
at the Fastlane.
some brother blowing going on there.
Sticking drumsticks in his ass. What a
All that
party.
good stuff.
How do you get to that point?
Why would you go see it?
Why do people like car wrecks? He was a car wreck of a human.
Do you remember when we worked at Color Crotch? And
I do.
there was this lady there who was an EMT. And she would bring in the photos of
Mhm.
accident victims.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
I don't get it.
People love a wreck. You never looked them up online out of morbid curiosity? Well, remember
The people or
well,
car wrecks?
No, I'm saying car wrecks or...
No, I don't have any of that
Okay,
curiosity.
good. I mean,
No.
it's gross.
Yeah, I got porn to watch. I got time for that shit.
But that's the dichotomy. You need
Yeah.
the yin and the yang.
I live for the living.
But the most I really would look at was those. They would show those. You could watch those old high school films,
Mm,
Blood on the Freeway, and all
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Like they show you that in school.
good stuff.
Pretty bad. Pretty.
I was tripping when I saw that.
Really?
Yeah,
That must have been fun.
it was. I saw cars crunch up and then reconstitute themselves and then crunch up.
Like an accordion.
Yeah,
Car
it
accordion.
was great.
All right.
It was a good day.
I bet. That's why you shouldn't do drugs, kids. Or do drugs.
Or do them.
Listen.
You got to expand your consciousness.
Sure.
Take a gamble.
Now you can microdose, right? Certain states.
Yeah.
Microdose mushrooms all day.
Mm-hmm.
Revolution's going to be one.
I wish we had mushrooms back then. We all had rat poison crap.
We had mushrooms, but they weren't like now.
Yeah.
Weren't more cultivated.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, eat these. Watch
I
what
wonder if
happens.
they're more powerful now like weed is.
I'm sure.
So those psychos in Northwest fine-tuning that crap.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's got a purpose.
There you
That
go.
was theirs.
And our purpose is to end this podcast.
Sure.
See ya.
See ya. Again.